How's it going, everybody? Jake here for Dude Ranch DIY. We are down here in the basement and I'm about to head outside to be doing some firewood and stacking today. I just made a bunch of bundles. I want to show you a little something about the bundles here. So, as you guys probably know, or if you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. But this is my Brute Force FB16 electric firewood bundler. I got my labels right up here in this orange thing. Oh, that's actually a blank, but here's the labels right there. As you can see, I got my bundle firewood tote right over here. 8 bundles I just made up in a lightning fast time because this machine is so awesome. Something I wanted to, a little shout out, Gary Ingram, he's one of the fans of the channel here. He reached out to me and he said, hey Jake, I noticed you've been cutting your bundles with a box blade. I want to send you something that works really well for me. And it's this nifty little like U-line, as you can see there's like a little blade and the saran wrap fits right into that groove right there. And it makes it super easy to cut all of the saran wrap, and it's a nice clean cut. So I just want to say thank you very much, Gary. I appreciate it. I sent you a little something back, so look for that in the mail. But yeah, we're going to bring these bundles out to the firewood stand and restock. Yesterday we sold 2 loose stacks and 6 bundles, so that's pretty good. You know, the firewood this time of year is flying off the stand, and that's a good thing. One other thing I wanted to mention is that you see this piece of paper here. I'm actually going to count how many bundles I actually get out of this large tote of bundle grade firewood. That way I know how much money I'm making per tote and see if I'm actually making money, losing money, breaking even, you know, whatever. All right, guys, Chris is here. We are out here in the Woodyard. We got the burn barrel going because it is a pretty chilly morning. We just warmed up.
26 degrees on the car.
26?
26.
Yeah, it feels it. Hopefully we'll get this burn barrel nice and rip-roaring hot. This is all wood and scraps from the splitting session we did 2 days ago. So as you can tell, this ash, it's real dry. It's ready to go. If you're new to the channel, go back, check out the last video because this is the amount of wood that we split in about an hour and a half. The goal today is to finish filling the trailer.
Yes.
Stack it.
Yes.
And then seeing how much time our lovely fiancés give us, we can maybe split even more. The last thing I wanted to address, I posted the video a couple days ago of this new splitter structure shelter thing. Got a ton of views, ton of new subscribers. Everybody, for the most part, was extremely supportive of it. The one common theme, you know, in the comments that I got was, oh, you should have put purlins across, you know, or like lath across between the joists here. We thought about that, decided not to do it for 2 reasons. One, to keep down on the cost. A lot of these materials, you know, the telephone pole and stuff, we were sourcing it ourselves. We were just trying to keep costs down because at the end of the day, this isn't a structure we're living in or anything. It's just to cover the splitter. The fact of the matter is, here in Connecticut, how much snow did we get, Chris?
So far this year, I believe we've accumulated over the entire winter period.
And it's January 16th.
Yep. So in the last 3 months or so, we've had maybe 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah. So really, really not much snow. So I'm not too worried about snow load. A couple of people said, oh, you'll never be able to walk on your roof. I mean, I didn't build this to walk on it.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be walking on the ground. So thank you for those of you who are concerned that I might fall through the roof if I was trying to walk on it, but that's not what we built this for. Yeah. Snow load, not really an issue. Wind, we'll see. I put screws every 16 inches, which means that there's 9 screws on each side, which means that there's 18 screws per panel. I think that should suffice. If it doesn't suffice, we can always put 2x4s up underneath to add as extra supports. But to be honest, I really don't care that it's wavy in the front. Like, it is what it is. It's a splitter shelter. So that's it. I just saw or heard Mr. Utility show up in that badass Toyota Tundra. All right, guys, walking up. If you're new to the channel, you might not have seen him. It's been a couple videos since he's been in, but this is our other buddy, Justin, AKA Mr. Utility.
Wherever you need me.
whenever, wherever. He even brings coffee. He's rocking the Carhartt bibs. Chris must have missed out on the memo.
I did. I mean, I got him in my car. I might just join the crew.
Oh, you probably should. There's nothing better than 3 grown men wearing bibs.
Yes.
Like a bunch of babies. All right, let's split some wood. Fucking sucks. Yep.
That's the end of our splitting day.
Napa open?
Martin Luther King? Probably not.
Well, guys, I think we captured that on this GoPro. It's going up there. But we just had the big, you know, not the return, but the inlet line that goes into the cylinder block here just popped a massive hole in it, as you can see. I mean, nothing for it to rub on, no signs of wear. All these lines are roughly the same age. I don't know what happened there, but we got fluid everywhere. It's all up on the ceiling. It's luckily, like, it's dripping down on me. It got all over this new camera. Luckily I was able to shut off the motor, but we just called Napa. They are in today. It's a holiday. And they can make us a new line, I think. So we're going to get this puppy off and go run to Napa. Hopefully we can get this fixed and salvage the day, because it's not every day that we get Mr. Utility here in the Woodyard. So got to make the most of it.
All right, Jake, so what happened?
Got fucked up.
I don't know. That was I've never had a line blow on the splitter before. Like I said, they were new lines, but there was a big gash on the top end of this line, and it just went everywhere. So as Chris said off camera, the splitter structure is now christened. I know. If we had purlins running across or lathe or whatever you call it, that definitely would have happened. It's all because we don't have the purlins. So we just kind of got everything cleaned up. I mean, it's hydraulic oil. It's not going to really go away all too quickly. But we wiped off the camera gear as best we could. I got the line off. It's right here. So we are going to run to Napa. Hopefully they have the right fittings to make this line for us. Kind of a big line. And that'll be it. This video might just turn into us stacking the wood that's in the dump trailer. It's always 2 steps forward, like 5 steps back. So let's go to Napa. Oh man,
What a mess.
this is well. If we had gutters, if we had a gutter here, it would be catching this stuff. But now, it's coming literally dripping off the roof like rainwater.
Yeah, the roof caught all the oil for us, and
Well, we know it's pitched
very
properly.
conveniently,
We know it's pitched properly.
gonna put this here and catch the rest of it.
All right, let's get out of here. All right, guys, got another hydraulic hose here. $160 later. So we're gonna try and get this back on the machine, fill it up with fluid, and finally get to work here. interrupt this log splitting session to bring you a message from High C Boots. I am wearing my new High C hunting boots. They're kind of like a muck style boot, but these have 800 grams of thin slate insulation. The brand is High C, Hisea. Chris has a pair too.
I am not wearing mine. I messed up this weekend and I left them in the work truck at the town.
You guys might have seen the short that I posted of him running around in the muddy, soupy mess of a front yard. He busted out the High C boots.
And they worked wonders. They were waterproof, they were warm. I didn't get the 800 gram, I got the 400 gram.
Well, they didn't have your size.
Yeah,
he has
didn't
a
have my size
gargantuan
either.
foot.
Yeah, I'm a size 13. So High C, if you want to send another pair this way of the 800, I will gladly take it. But yeah, even the 400 gram while we were working, it was hot in those boots. I can only imagine how nice they would be on a cold day like today.
Yeah, it's like 28, 30 degrees right now. I wore these boots the whole time in the last video, but I didn't want to, say anything about them yet because I wanted to make sure that they were really nice. They're super comfortable. The insole is very plush. They have great grip on the bottom. They come up, they're nice and warm. They have this adjustable strap on the back. The High C boots carry a lifetime warranty, guys. I don't know many boot companies that carry a lifetime warranty.
know either.
I mean, granted, I haven't asked them to replace the boot yet because they're great so far. They're brand new. But they advertise a lifetime warranty. If you want to check them out, go to highc.com. That's Hisea. If you're interested in buying a pair, DRDIY, that stands for Dude Ranch DIY, the number 15. DRDIY 15. That's a 15% off coupon code. Go check them out. High C. Well, all right, guys, that's the end of that trailer load of ash. We got Chris and Chris's father here and Bentley. Justin is still over there stacking away. He is in the zone, Mr. Utility. But that went pretty quick once we got that hydraulic line fixed out. Justin, explain, there's a method to your madness.
We got the naked guys here.
You got to speak up.
We got the naked guys here, nothing on the outside.
No bark.
Fully naked, no bark, nothing.
All centers.
Boneless, skinless.
Boneless, skinless centers.
Great line. What do we call this one? The junk.
Then we got the bulk. The bulk,
we got a bulk pile here.
which is all different shapes with bark.
And then we got a light skin.
A light skin. So these are like barkless pieces, but they had bark on them. The bark has fallen off.
A nice skin.
So
a nice shadow.
Justin has been going as far as to separate those out. Then we got
more bulk.
more bulk, more bulk. So that's, including the tote out there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 IBC totes. I mean, obviously, this one's not full and that one's not full. We've said it before when we first tried this, you know, method out, but or the new conveyor out. Now we have worked out all of the bottlenecks to the point where now the splitter is the bottleneck. We were shooting hydraulic oil everywhere. It was coming out of the overflow valve, even though I have a snorkel in it. You could go back and see that video, but we put this tote here because it's just spraying out of this hole like nobody's business on the return stroke, and that's because it all dumps back into the tank right there, which has since been fixed on newer RuggedMade models, but this is a pretty old machine, and that's the location of it. So we're just gonna have to deal with that for now, but the new hose is holding up strong, and this is quite the process we got going on here. All right, guys, so we're taking a little break here. We just got things resituated. Chris brought over all the rest of the rounds from when we were splitting over there in the bucket of the tractor. So we have that to do, but right now, we're gonna take a little lunch break. Got the burn barrel going in the grate here. That should be catching pretty soon, and Chris's father was nice enough to bring over an assortment of sausages and rolls and stuff, so we're gonna have ourselves a little bit of lunch and then get back to work. Got some good sausages there. Look at that. And then there's more. Thanks, Amazon. Well, guys, that is all she wrote. We took a lunch break and we just finished splitting after lunch, and let me show you what we got done. It's I'm pretty impressed. So basically, Chris and I just finished splitting up the pile that Chris brought over in the bucket of the tractor. All that's left are these long pieces, short pieces, nasty pieces. I'll bust those up and burn them in my stove. But we have gotten a lot done today. Chris and Justin over here stacking simultaneously. They almost got the whole trailer done. It's like one tote left, maybe half a tote. We got 3 totes over there, 4, 5, 6, 7 is gonna be full, 8, 9. So we'll probably have about 7 or 8 full totes out of this load of ash that was cut up, which is well over 2 cords, almost 3 cords. So that's pretty impressive. We did have some more splitter carnage here. This plate that used to mount right here to protect this valve, or the fitting for the hydraulic up and down on the wedge, this plate just snapped off. So we're gonna have to grind that down and weld it back up. It's just, oh, it actually goes like this. Something along those lines, like there, to protect that fitting. But this RuggedMade splitter, you know, it gets the job done, but it's not made for this type of production. It really isn't. Now that we have the conveyor and all of this awesome help, things have really been kicked up a notch, and the RuggedMade, I think, is struggling to keep up, or it's just going to push itself into oblivion and self-destruct. So we might have to figure something out here sooner than later. Well, all right, that's gonna wrap it up. I think that was probably the most production we've ever done in a day.
Yeah, probably.
Between splitting and stacking, we got 6 totes of bulk firewood,
1 tote.
1 tote of
bundles.
bundle, so that's 7, and then 2 half totes of bulk. So that's like 8. It was just split between 2 totes because that's how it was easier to stack it, right? So
yeah,
8 full totes, which is like 2 2/3 cords. out of that load, plus the little tail end of that last stuff. So that was pretty good. Justin did an amazing job stacking.
Yeah, Mr. Utility.
I'm here.
Can't do it without him.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we had 3 people and the trailer was empty, like you had said, Chris.
Yeah, I think that's the magic number. We had 4 guys today, and everything went flawless as far as the motions go. I mean, we had a couple breakdowns, but if we had 4 guys with an empty trailer, the 2 guys stacking are just kind of like standing around waiting. I think if we had 1 guy stacking with an empty trailer, he'll be able to keep up with the wood that's coming off of the splitter onto the conveyor.
Yeah. Do you feel you would have been able to keep up if the trailer started out empty?
For sure.
Probably, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I was moving around cameras and stuff, and every time I walked over and was checking on Justin, moving the camera around there, the trailer load didn't seem to get any smaller, but the totes were getting more full.
Right.
So he was definitely keeping up with the speed of the splitter. And
right.
If he had the empty trailer, I'm sure the trailer would have been empty the whole time. He would be kind of waiting on us.
Yeah, right.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
We'll have to do it again.
That's right.
Yeah, so that pretty much concludes all of the rounds that came to us pre-cut up. We should be getting another load of that same stuff, pre-cut up ash rounds, towards the end of the week. So we'll have that to look forward to. But in the meantime, might get some of this this junky wood split up. I got a tote full of it on the tractor right now, and as you guys probably know, that's what Sarah and I burn in the wood stove. All the punky and real nasty crotchy pieces. The splitter, we're gonna have to fix this because I don't want to potentially break that hydraulic fitting on that cylinder. So we're gonna have to grind this down and get this welded back on. The fluid situation kind of is what it is. As I, said before, and I think we've all kind of surmised that the RuggedMade splitter does a great job, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with it at this much production. I don't know that there's much more that we can do.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some kinks that we need to kind of fix, but it's not really going to help us in any way of amping up production.
I think it's just going to prolong the splitter's life, which
Yeah.
is definitely what we're trying to do.
Yeah. This
because-
isn't a junk splitter by any means.
No, I mean, this is a great splitter. It's done everything we've asked it to, but, all the modifications were done by us. They're not professional. They were not designed by an engineer. So we're, as you guys know, just trying to figure things out. It's an evolution, but, it's a great machine. It produces plenty for us. So that's pretty much going to wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed. This whole system's working really well. Couldn't do it without the great help that we had here today. It was a beautiful day for it. So thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem.
And that's it. So as always, guys, if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click the subscribe button down below. We'd really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Go back in the library. Check out all the other videos we have getting to this point. That's a pretty
if you
good way.
haven't yet, hit that subscribe button too.
Yeah, hit the
The
subscribe
little bell
button.
icon also lets you know when we have new videos coming out as well.
Yeah, we've been getting a ton of new subscribers. I think we've gotten like over 800 new subscribers in the last 28 days. That's like the analytic YouTube puts out, which is like amazing. So let's keep the train rolling. It gets, pushed out to more and more people. Share it if you got friends that would like this stuff. But for now, I'm Jake,
I'm Chris.
I'm Justin.
or Mr. Utility.
That's right.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you guys here next time.